Welcome into The Film Doesn't Lie. I'm your host, Trey Wicks. I got my boy Marcus Bryant right next to me. Homie over 10 years plus. What's going on, Mark?
What up, Brody?
All right, bro. You know what we do on this podcast. We go over the best filming for the best players in the country. Every position doesn't matter. Today we got another special one. We're going to be going over the top five, or we're going to be going over more than 5 quarterbacks, but the top quarterbacks in the country.
Hey, you know that's my
we're
specialty.
We're going to be doing it just like last time. It's a blind taste test. So we're going to watch some films. We're not going to put names on or anything like that. We're going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at the end, you're going to tell me who your top 5 is.
All right, let's do it.
So,
All
right, so number 1. You see a deep pass.
Okay.
Ooh, we can sling that thing, bro.
And that was beautiful, actually, with the sun in his eyes. He seems like a pretty big guy, too.
I can tell you got good ball placement.
Yeah, he does. Oh, got some mobility on him. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Dime.
I don't know if that's even back. I mean, the back shoulder to the receiver. That's connection right there.
Yeah, that's definitely chemistry. Boom. Oh, I did not know he was going to place it in that back corner there.
And you see he's not even stepping into it.
Yeah, this is a big arm. This is a very big arm here. That's what I'm saying. He looked big. I'm looking. This is at least 6'4", 6'5" here. This ain't no little boy.
In the back of the end zone. On the run in the back of the end zone at that. You can tell he ain't scared making you throw. And then he got wheels.
Okay. Yeah. That's what stuck out the most.
His ball placement's crazy.
Okay, now the only question I do have, can I get what state this man is out of?
That's cheating.
Because I can tell you right now, I'm 110% sure that man is not from Florida. So I'm going to keep that one in mind. But I know he ain't a Florida cat. I'm going to tell you that right now.
All right, number 2. Stepping into it. Ooh. Dropping that ball 50 yards down the field. 50 yards down the field. In stride. You may not know this high school, but I know the high school right off the bat.
Okay, now I can tell you right now, this guy definitely is not as big as the first guy.
Yeah, but he got guts, just like the first guy.
Oh, snap.
I didn't know who had the ball. Camera guy got lost. Oops, stepped up.
Kept his eyes downfield. Hit the wide open target. Okay. I'm liking.
He had good pocket presence.
I'm liking what I see out of him so far.
You can tell he has control of the offense.
Yeah, a lot of his plays are all timing. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, gone. 1, 2, 3, gone. I do like how he's able to get out of the pocket too. He's very athletic.
He's not like a 4'6" dude, but he at least go and pick up the first down, get some valuable yardage.
And that's all you can really ask for. I mean, Lamar Jackson and the Russell Wilsons of the world, those guys are.
You just need Joe Burrow.
Exactly. Those guys are still a dime a dozen. You don't need that much, but as long as you can get the job done, which it clearly looks like he can. I like this cat. Do I put him over the first guy at this very moment? No, because
that arm candy.
Yeah,
that first guy had arm candy.
It did, and it definitely attracted me. It definitely caught my eye. Oh, wow.
In stride, but I would like to if you put it a little bit farther out.
I mean,
that was just a good catch.
Yeah, I mean, it was still a pretty deep throw too.
All right, number 3. Tall, lanky dude.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. That's a tall one here.
But he placing it.
He is dropping dimes.
And you can tell he has the timer in his head.
He does.
Every time the defender gets close, it's already out.
Yeah,
Ooh, you saw homie in the back of the end zone? I know you had to get it out of there, but dang, he missed one.
I think so far this guy definitely has the quickest release. He is letting that thing go.
He really is, because that thing's zooming too.
It is. Oh, beat him. Oh, he went to the guy I didn't even think was the most open. Boy, this guy...
He's definitely comfortable.
Yeah, he's going to thrive in a nice college system. Oh, my God. Give this guy somebody... Put him in an offensive... I don't know his ranking. I don't know who this guy is at the moment. But if I'm just throwing this out there. If he's like just a regular 3-star quarterback, which I'm sure he's not. But if he is just a 3-star quarterback, somebody like Wake Forest who just that kind of a spread type offense where he can just sling it around. Oh my God, because he's so comfortable in reading the defenses and just throwing it off.
Mm-hmm. You can tell he reps this stuff a lot.
Yes, he does. Oh, wow. He threw that in double cover and still got it through. He believes in his arm, too.
Back in the end zone. He's throwing his dudes open. That's the difference between a good quarterback and a great quarterback. Good quarterback just makes a throw.
Yep.
Great quarterback gets his receiver open.
Yep. Yeah, this guy, his RPO awareness is ridiculous.
All right, number 4. Another big play. Always starts with the big play. Every quarterback has to start with that big play, that big gun.
Always. It's like highlight film 101, you know?
Stuck in there.
I'm telling you.
Sometimes you can be overconfident in your arm, but you have to have some type of confidence.
These are big time throws, man.
Stepped up.
Look at the pocket presence.
Real shot.
Brother. That play is beautiful, man. That play was freaking beautiful.
In stride. Ain't nothing like a wide receiver getting hit in stride, bro.
That's what we was just talking about. Good quarterbacks put it on the money, give you that yak.
With pressure in his face, still delivered it.
Got to throw the jump ball.
That corner had no chance. That ball was out of his hands as soon as the snap came off.
Boom.
You can tell he trusts his receivers.
He does.
Because he's throwing it before they even come out the breaks.
Which is what you're supposed to do. That's what the coaches try to teach you.
But you have to have complete faith, because if the receiver doesn't run his route right, that could be a pick just as easy.
Yep. Another one.
DJ Khaled.
Hey, what I want to know about number 4 is, from what I'm seeing, this man gotta have the most touchdowns out of the 4 we done seen.
You tell his receivers are ballers.
They are. I like number 4.
Number 5.
Oh man. Oh man. I already know who this is. Which means I'm interested. Famous. I am interested to see it all. Let's see what the tape looked like. That's right.
Just as good of a play by the receiver as the quarterback.
Right. I was just about to say that. I think the receiver makes that one. So he's definitely more mobile than some of his relatives. Okay. So far, nothing popping, honestly.
He's making smart plays, though, which being quarterback, that's the most important
Oh,
thing.
I see. And I watched one of their games, and the one thing I did say when I watched their game is they got a receiver that's the truth.
Oh, they did.
they they had a receiver that was the truth.
Normally, great quarterbacks do attract great receivers, so.
Yes. And that was a pretty one. That was a pretty one.
If we had to compare him to other quarterbacks, we know who we would compare him to. He plays just like the other aforementioned family members.
I I hate, like I said, nothing really is popping out. Regardless on whether I know who it is or not, the receiver's popping out more. The receiver's the truth.
All right, number 6. Nothing's there.
Okay.
Receiver got
Hey.
open.
You know what's so funny is as soon as I saw the first play, I knew it was somebody from Texas. I don't know what it was, but I knew it was one of these Texas boys.
You know, Texas breeds quarterbacks, bro.
They do. Oh man, he got up out of there, didn't
he? Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mobility, and he slung that thing.
Yeah, that was a nice throw right there. Patience. I was patient. He waited till he crossed all the way across the field. Good throw. Got it out of his hands. Oh, shoot. Oh, he got out of that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I should have known because it's hot. Oh, he taking it for 6. Ain't no way.
Might as well have.
He almost got me. The play action. Wide open. Bang. Bang, bang. Okay, so they play their home games in the Dallas Stadium?
No, like a lot of the top games that and a lot of the top games in Dallas get played in or in their practice facility.
Okay, because this guy looks like he has a field day when he's in the Dallas Stadium. Like, look at this. He has some highlights in this Dallas Stadium. Look at that, on the run. Bang.
You know, Texas has the best stadiums.
Oh, for sure.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Whenever you're ready to give me the green light.
All right, so we just watched 6 quarterbacks. You just saw 6 different skill sets, 6 different arm strengths, 6 different QB IQs. They all seem like field generals. So go ahead, Mark. Who's your top 5? Actually, since we're doing 6, let's do 6 in order.
All right. You want me to start at 1 or you want me to start at 6?
Let's go at 6. Start at the bottom. Work our way up.
If we're going to start at 6, I'm putting number 2 at 6.
Number 2? Ooh.
I
kind of liked him at first.
I liked him, but he wasn't giving me the wow factor. That's my only thing I will say. Compared to the other 6 that we did have, he didn't give me that wow factor. Now, let's reveal who this is.
His name is Eli Holston. He's from Louisiana. Top quarterback in Louisiana. He was committed to Texas A&M. Recently decommitted. Kind of jury's out on where he's going from here. Big gunslinger. Plays in a high-powered offense in Zachary. And, yeah, Mark says he's number 6. I'm going to tell you.
I got him at number 6. I mean, it don't look like I'm too far off if he quarterback number 8.
Mm-hmm. So he can throw the ball, but going against the people we watch, I can understand that.
Yeah,
I probably would have him in that 5-6 range as well.
I mean, in all fairness, I've not watched the game. This is strictly going off the 2 minutes of fame that we were presented. Again, no dissing. I think all 6 of these quarterbacks were fire, but from what I've seen, out of the 2 minutes of fame that I was able to see, I got to put my man Eli here at 6.
All right, so who's number 5?
Well, hate to do it, but it's got to be the famous Arch Manning.
So it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to hide who he is because of how much attention he's gotten since he stepped on campus his freshman year. And of course, he is ranked the number 1 player in the country, and it's a lot of projection because you know who his family is. His uncle Peyton, his uncle Eli, even his dad Archie before he got hurt was a baller. They're all D1 athletes, NFL Hall of Famers. His grandpa's a freaking not Hall of Famer, but he was an NFL quarterback as well. Yep. So it's in the blood. So they don't want to mess up again. They didn't rank Peyton number 1. They didn't rank Eli number 1. And they got 4 Super Bowls between them?
Yeah, somebody didn't want to make the mistake this time, and he to me, he looks like, from what I've seen, he's going to have to go into the right system. I don't think he's going to be a guy, at least right now, that's just going to come in and just start gunslinging and putting up humongous numbers.
But the thing is, you got to remember, Uncle Peyton and Uncle Eli also didn't come in and start right away. They got time to get bigger, buffer, get a college body. So they always do things the right way.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. I mean, like you said, the people around him have Super Bowl rings, not rings. And he has more than one quarterback in his family that can guide him as his career progresses. So, again, I don't know what the future holds for him. I wish all these guys the best. But right now, from what I've seen in the 2 minutes of fame, he is my number 5 quarterback.
All right. So we have the number 1 player at number 5 and at their position. Who we got next, Mark, at number 4?
At number 4, I'm going to have to go with the last guy we've seen, number 6.
Number 6. All right.
I'm going to have to go with number 6. Reveal me who number 6 was.
Well, you already knew he was from Texas, obviously. He played in Cowboys facility. His name is Jackson Arnold, current Oklahoma Sooner commit. He plays for Denton Guyer, one of the top teams in Texas. And, kid's a baller.
Yeah, he's at that 6'1", 195 frame, and he already shows he can move. Dude was moving, so.
I think he's one of those kids where you probably see him, you're like, pre-boy quarterback, but when he gets on the field, he's a winner. He's going to find a way to will his team to a win. So, for me, I would probably had him at 3 or 2. Mark got him at 4. So, all that's left is a bunch of big arm candy. I already know what kind of quarterbacks you like.
Let's say I love a quarterback that can stretch the field.
All right, so now we move on number 3. Who we got number 3?
All right, so we already I had number 2 at 6. Arch was the 5th person, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was the 5th. We had him at 5. I had my 4th guy at 4. So my 3rd guy has to be, what is it? So that would leave the 6th guy, because I know my first 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that would leave number 6.
Nope, number 6 was the one we just did.
Okay, so
what color jersey was he wearing?
I know he wasn't 1 or 3, so let's just go ahead and put that out there. 1 or 3. So that would have to be what?
All right.
4. That have to be 4 then, right? Yep. That have to be my 4th guy. Who was number 4?
he is 5-star quarterback Dante Moore, ranked number 6 in the country, number 3 quarterback in the country, and he's currently uncommitted. But he is also another winner.
Yeah.
He led his team to a state championship just this year.
That's the Dante Moore. I have heard. I heard good things about him. He's pretty highly touted.
Mm-hmm. Big arm quarterback. He can sling it just like the rest of them. But you have him at number 3. That's where everyone else has him at. So right on par.
I'm just trying to tell y'all, I'm pretty decent at this thing right here. Okay, I'm an evaluator, if you can say so myself.
All right, so you got 2 more.
All right.
So
this top
I already
2
know
was
who
real
number
tough.
1 is, obviously.
This top 2 was tough though, but number 2, you still a dog. Number 3, who is the number 3 quarterback? That brother, right? I like number 3, but boy,
this one's going to be a little tough for me right here. I'm going to try my best, so don't judge me. His name is Nicholas Iamaleava from 6'5" Long Beach Poly. And he's highly touted. Some rumors out there he may be the highest paid NIL quarterback in history. And this dude, he's a field general. You saw how fast he got the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
So what made him your number 2, Mark?
With this guy, with Nicholas, one, yes, his timing and the way he released the ball was extremely quick. He has a quick release even at this age he's at now. But if I'm just evaluating, I'm watching these guys, I'm breaking down the film as any other offensive coordinator. 9 times out of 10 for me, I'm gonna look for somebody that's gonna run a lot of RPO in a spread type system, and that looks like he's already very developed in running that scheme because that's exactly what it looks like they've taught him and he's ran in high school. We watched 2 minutes of his tape. I want to say at least a minute and a half was direct RPOs. So he was immediately reading. 9 times out of 10, he was throwing it to his first read. His first read was open. So I would love to watch more of him and see if he, got away from his first read and broke it down somewhere else. But between his release speed and the way he handled those RPOs, it was a thing of perfection, man. I liked what I seen out of him.
So if you're paying attention, all these quarterbacks, a lot of them, all the 5 stars at least, we've looked at so far, all top 10 in the country. Mm-hmm. You can put them in any order. It's all preference at that point. Because they're all monsters.
Yep.
So Mark had him at number 2. Nation had him at number 4. And now we obviously know who number 1 is. And a lot of people think he's the number 1 player a lot of people think he's the number 1 player in the country if you erase last name. So he is currently committed to those Trojans of SC. His name is Malachi Nelson. Oh. He was formerly committed to Oklahoma. He's been a top 2 player in the country, or considered one of the top 2 players in the country for the last 2-3 years so far. And he is a monster. He can make every throw you can think of.
I mean, and watching his tape, who better to go play for his style of play, his big arm, than Lincoln Riley himself? Mm-hmm. Lincoln Riley is going to enjoy him one, and Malachi Nelson. That his tape popped out from beginning to end, and that was just 2 minutes.
And you can tell he can hit everything. That's a special, like how they treated Sunshine.
Yes,
that's what he's like.
And what's funny is that when I was watching him, that's a lot who he looked like. Even when he was pulling off of those RPOs and would run the ball, he moved. He looked like he wasn't moving fast, but his long legs was the reason why he was covering so much ground. And yeah, he looked good. He looked really good, and that's why he is my number 1 quarterback.
So you heard it here first. Malachi Nelson ranked number 1 over Arch Manning, over Dante Moore, over Nicholas Iamaleava. Mark says he's that dude. I can't argue with him. Dude can make every throw. Just remember, this was a blind taste test. So he didn't know who any of these cats were except for Arch Manning. That's the media's fault.
It is.
And he chose him out of a hat. He said that's the dude I would put on my team.
That Malachi is the one I want, and it's like me and you said this whole show. All these guys are ballers, and I take all of them. I think all of these guys are pretty damn good. But like I said, man, from what I seen from Malachi here, he's my number one guy. You guys already know the motto of the show, man. Film does not lie. It does not lie, and I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see him already, man. I can't wait to see him, especially with the offensive mastermind of Lincoln Riley playing in a relatively weaker defensive side of the Pac-12. It'll be nice to see.
Dang, just do Utah. God dang.
Hey, got to throw that little jab in there, you know.
I'm sure one of our close friends will be happy to hear that. But thank you, everybody, for joining us. Again, I'm Trey Wicks. Follow me at Liftoff Football, Twitter. My boy Marcus Bryant. Follow him at everywhere. NBA Cast on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Anchor. Just type in NBA Outcast and everything on everything, Facebook, anything.
Yeah,
go follow, subscribe.
We'll pop up. And as always, thank you for having me on the show, brother. This is something. I'm telling you, you got something special here.
All right, my friend. Thank you, everyone, for joining us again. Have a great night. Peace.
Peace.